Evening folks, 965 here. I was hoping to do this video outside. The weather's unfortunately turned and it's now very cold and it's also raining, so joy. We're talking batteries tonight. This is a new piece of kit that I've acquired, but for a long time the bane of the portable operator, the portable radio operator, is that many of us use the sealed lead acid batteries. I'm sure you're all very familiar with them, these little bad boys. This one here is a Lucas. It's a 12 volt 10 amp hour battery, and it weighs on its own 2.7 kilograms. Now, doesn't sound like much, but when you couple that with all your other radio gear, you know, your food, your shelter, your drink, if you're doing an overnighter, then you've got your sleep kit and your tent and everything else, so it soon adds up. Now usually when I do an overnighter, I'll take at least 2 of those and possibly another 7 amp hour battery. So, you know, you're talking nearly not 8, 9, maybe 10 kilos worth of batteries before you've even got anything else in the pack. So I've been trying to find a better way of powering the radio gear, really. I've looked at using AA batteries, and to be quite honest, I personally don't get on with them very well. I know there's a few people that use them and they're okay, but again, they're not going to give you a sustained performance if you're doing, you know, any length of time, and especially if you're on the mic for a long time as well. The other thing I tried was solar. Now, solar's great if you've got light. It doesn't work on an overnighter because it's dark, and finding a panel that is going to keep up with the battery as you use it, you do need to take either a reasonably sized one or one that's quite heavy. So again, it kind of defeats the object. The little backpack ones are great for charging your phone or, you know, topping something up. That's ideal, but it won't keep up with, you know, constant use on the radio. So I dabbled with it and kind of put it on the shelf and left it there. So tonight I think I found the ideal solution. I have already tried it and there'll be footage of that at the end of the video. So let's have a closer look. Okay, so what are we actually talking about in terms of lightweight batteries? There's a few different options out there. I've and ahed on it, and I've spoken with 104 about it, and we've both come to the agreement, really, that the sealed lead acid batteries are just too much pack weight, and it makes for a far more enjoyable experience if you haven't got all that weight in your rucksack. So, what we're actually talking about is one of these bad boys. It's a TRACER Lithium Polymer battery. It's the same output and the same amp hours as you can see there, 12 volt 10 amp hours, and many of the advantages are actually on the front of the box as a good selling point. So if I just zoom that in a wee minute there, you'll be able to see straight away. Lightweight, that's the main advantage for me. It's a quarter of the weight of a sealed lead acid battery of the same output, and it truly is. It's got a flat discharge curve, as it says there. It stays constant for longer. Basically it gives you as much as it possibly can over the same period, and then just drops off at the end. It doesn't tail away, it doesn't gradually give you less power. It gives as much as it can right until the very end, which is great. Zero self-discharge. You charge it up, you put it on your shelf, and you leave it until you want to use it. Sealed lead acid, you charge it up, and over time it just loses its charge. It also comes with a little battery gauge to tell you at what state of charge the battery's in. So, not a proper unboxing, but I am going to give you a little bit of an unboxing here. This is probably my first one. So, that's where that's the company responsible, tracerpower.com. They're part of the Deben group, but if you Google Tracer batteries, it all comes up. So what do we get in the box? We get a wall charger. The wall charger is, I believe, a 1.65 amps charging. They also do a 3 amp, so if you wanted to charge it a bit quicker, you can get a 3 amp, and it's multi-interchangeable plug. So you get different fittings. That one comes off very easily, and in the box you get a range of different plugs that you can fit on there for whatever your needs may be. So that's nice. Straight away you've got a lot of options on the wall charger there, so that's great. You also get a vehicle charger, a car charger, which is another bonus. So you can go to a location, use your battery, come down off the hill, and before you've even got home, it's ready to go again. Very simple, very easy, plug and play, job's a good one. It comes with a 12 volt output, plug and play or cigarette socket if you like. Very common, I've got these on a lot of my bits of kit, so they're all interchangeable. And it comes with, this is the end that goes into the battery. You cannot connect it the wrong way. It does have a short circuit protection, so if you did connect it, it has got a protection, but with this there is no way in the dark, or you know, if you're trying to get things done and it's in a rucksack or whatever, you cannot connect it the wrong way, which is brilliant. You get, of course, the battery itself. That's what it looks like, and that's it in the palm of my hand. In comparison to the sealed lead acid, you can see there the size difference straight away. Okay, on the unit itself you have the input for the charging, the output, and as I mentioned before, you've got the corresponding plug. There we go, so you can't connect it the wrong way, and that is a nice tight fit, so you don't have to worry about that coming out. And this function here, which is your battery charge indicator, tells you how much power is in it. If you push and hold the button, you can see there it works on basically a traffic light system. 3 green lights and 2 red, and that tells you your current state of charge. And you also get, which I think is a nice thing, especially for what we do, a nice pouch there, nice soft case to keep it in, which I thought was really nice. And it has the option there, if you wanted to go walkabout portable and carry minimal kit, you can actually put it on your belt, which is great. So that's basically what you get in the box. The price is variable. There are various companies selling them at different prices, and you really do have to look around for the deals, but they are not cheap. By comparison to the sealed lead acid, they're certainly not cheap. But the deals are out there, so you can go to one site and you might pay, I don't know, you might pay £140 for everything. Go to another site, it could be 210. So shop around, have a look for the best deal. So that's what we've decided to go with, the TRACER Lithium Polymer battery. It has an overcharge protection on it. It has an over temperature protection on it. It has an overcurrent protection on it, which means if you try to take too much from it, i.e. too high an amp output or draw, it will shut down. And it also has protection against deep discharge, i.e. if it goes beyond a certain point of discharge, again, it will shut down. Trying really to protect the battery. I'm just going to have a look in the book to give you some technical specs, if you like. This one here, as I said, is the 10 amp hour. The size is 153mm by 80 by 49, and this is the best bit for me. This weighs 2.7 kilos. Okay? Even sounds heavy when you put it down. This, 700 grams. It's a whole 2 kilos lighter than the sealed lead acid, and it is 12 volt 10 amp hour. So for me, that is certainly a Billy bonus. Now, the battery output indicator, as I said, works on a traffic light system. Okay, and basically you have 3 green LEDs and 2 reds. 3 greens is 75 to 100%. 2 greens is 50 to 75%. 1 green is 20 to 50%. And if you've got no greens and 2 reds only, then it's 10 to 20% capacity, and it's time to charge the battery. Okay, less than 10% you'll have 1 red light, and it will actually be at the point then when it's going to switch itself off to prevent damage to the battery. So all in all, that is a brilliant bit of kit. I tried it out on I tried it out on Wednesday night for the Wednesday night FM network that we run down in the southwest and Wales, and we started. I think we started at 7 p.m. and it was fully charged, 12.50 volts. And when we finished, which I think was just after 11 o'clock, so that's 4 hours, it was on 11.9 volts. And I chair that net, and I had an awful lot of mic time. I was on the mic a lot, I was passing people around. Whether people noticed or not, I don't know, but I was taking more time on the mic to give it a good try. And it's still showing 75 to 100% capacity, which is brilliant. They do say that once you've used it, you want to charge it. Don't leave it in a discharged state. But other than that, I'm really pleased with it. I really am pleased with it. The weight saving alone is enough for me. As I said, it's not a cheap product in terms of what you'll have to pay for it. But it is going to be an investment in my view. It's going to make trips out really more enjoyable, a lot more enjoyable. When I went up to Weinbach with a light pack, I really did enjoy the day out far more than when I was lugging a 35 kilo burden around. So yeah, all good in my view. As I say, that's what you get in the box. Everything you see you get in the box. And there's just some more information in various languages on the side. So that's the company that make it, TRACER. And as I say, they are part of the Deben group. But if you Google TRACER batteries, TRACER lithium polymer batteries, it will certainly come up. So what we'll do next is I'll cut in the footage here from Wednesday night. I mean, you can see it's so lightweight. I can't get over it. When the bloke delivered it, I thought there was stuff missing, but no, 700 grams. So not even a kilo, not even 3/4 of a kilo, compared to 2.7 kilos. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting out portable with it. I was hoping to get out portable this week, but it's not happened. So it's all good really, and let's get on with the footage from Wednesday night. So that's the starting voltage there, 12.5. So we'll see what it is at the end of the night. Okay, so we're just up on the Wednesday night midweek net, and I just had Charlie Tango 346 come over and say hello, which was nice to meet him. But there's the TRACER, and it's powering the Midland 48.
So with the sword, they were just talking
That's Mick Papa Delta 77. No signal on him, but there is a lot of interference. But it seems to be doing okay so far. It's only 7:30, so we'll check back in a bit later on. Okay, so we've just finished up the midweek DX. I've just handed the channel over to some other boys who are going to carry on with the frequency for a local chat. That's the list for tonight, and yeah, very good. Had a new member on tonight, which was Charlie Tango 346 Dave, which was nice. And we also got the boys from Staffordshire calling in again, so nice job. Anyway, back to the job at hand. We started at 7 p.m. and as you saw, the voltage on the TRACER battery was 12.5 volts. That was all ready to go. We've just finished up now, it's 11 o'clock. So that's 4 hours on the net, and I was in the chair, so I had a lot of mic time. And we're just going to see now, after 4 hours heavy use, what the voltage reading is. So stand by for action. 11.89. That's really good. That's really good. So it's I'm really pleased with that. That's very good. I'm just moving my sticks around. There we go. 11.89 volts from 12.5 over 4 hours of quite heavy use on the key. So I'm quite pleased with that, guys. I think that's a successful trial, and that battery will now be my go-to battery for portable use. We were using a Midland 48 tonight, and yeah, as I say, I was on there for quite a while. That's the battery on the end. You'll all have seen this on the previous part of the video. So you've got the charger and the input, and let's just see what the battery indicator says, shall we? It's so bright. It's so bright. It's still on full charge. There you go, it's still a full charge. 3 green, you can't see it because of the glare, but it's 3 green, so that's sweet, all good to go. Right, I'll just turn the old light back on, there we go. So, all good. Pleased with that, that's a successful test, and really good. As I say, oh, my light's gone. There we go. So yeah, all good. That was successful. I'm pleased with that. Glad I got to try it out for some heavy use. Not always going to get that amount of use, but it's nice to know that it'll stand me in good stead for the portable nets, and it will stand up to some heavy transmit times. So Billy bonus, success, and goodbye sealed lead acid batteries. I'll be glad to get shot of them, to be honest. So we'll catch you next time. Oh crikey, you can see right up my nose, that's not nice. Okay, pretty tired now, another long day to go tomorrow. Halfway through doing the video for the collar on the lathe, so that'll be coming out shortly. And all good. Thanks guys, cheers to everyone on the net, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thanks to 965 there for the in-field info and test. Yeah, next time you'll see that probably will be out portable on my next adventure. Not sure where it's going to be, and I don't know if I'm going to get out between now and the bank holiday at the start of May. We're hopefully going to have something going on the May bank holiday, the Saturday and the Sunday probably. Again, I'm in talks with 104 about sorting something out for that. So hopefully we can kick something off. If you decide you're going to go that route, you're going to get one of those batteries, read the instruction book. Normally that's the first thing I throw away when I get something. I don't know why, but I generally do. But with this, there's some do's and don'ts, and it's well worth reading. So if you're going to get one, I won't go into it all now, but if you're going to get one, it's well worth taking the time to just have a read through, and it'll help you keep it in good nick. I've just finished the video for the antenna collar, mast collars. That's the new one. That's the one I did previously. So that video will be up shortly. I've got to edit that together. That was a bit awkward to film actually, because it was right in the way of the lathe, and where I've got it at the moment I can't put I want to put the camera so it's directly above, and at the moment I can't. So I'm going to have a rearrange in the workshop at some stage over the summer, when I can drag everything outside, and hopefully we can get some better lighting for in here, because I've noticed the lighting is not great, but they're all fluorescent tubes in here, which obviously give a great light, but they're not very good for filming. Fluorescent tubes are not the best for filming, so try and sort something else on that. And yeah, this video will be up shortly, and hopefully that answers a few questions from some of the other subscribers that I've had. Yeah, so there we go. We're going to crack on with something else now, and I'm going to have my brew, which is over here, and we'll catch you back on the next one. Cheers!